Yo, what's up guys? You got Pokeaim here with my week 4 battle of the WBE. I am coach of the New York Dreepys, and we are taking on my boy Magnitude, coach of the Milwaukee Sawsbucks, and he's actually the creator of Draft League. Awesome dude. Known him for going on probably 10 years now, and very excited for this battle. So if you guys missed any of my previous battles, there is a playlist. Feel free to check them out. Check out all the other coaches as well. And you know what? Feel free to sub if you haven't. I love Wi-Fi battling, and it's really nice to be able to actually do 6v6 Wi-Fi battle because those are definitely my passion. But yeah, guys. Just stay tuned. We have a sponsor, and then we'll get right into the video. This WBE battle is sponsored by King's Raid, a free-to-play side-scrolling RPG game with awesome character designs, an interesting storyline that you can continue to unlock as you play for free, and you can battle in real time versus players around the world. They just had an update with new content for Chapter 10, Rebellion, which has a new free hero, Hilda, who has unique weapons and is available from the hero dungeon, more story, raid bosses, and character customizations. They even have a free coupon code, which you can see on your screen now, that will give you one unique weapon of the hero you want. Download the game below by clicking my link. You really help me out by doing so. Enjoy the rest of this week's WBE video. Alright, so like I said, we are taking on Magnitude. Magnitude actually is an OG YouTuber. I watched him like 10 years ago. Also, I mean, I still watch him, but like, I got into his videos over 10 years ago, probably. He's a WBE finalist, and he also created Draft League. So, awesome dude. Seriously. He has a great team that's very scary. I feel like it's very, like, Steve, but, which is his name, but it's also like, it's just so threatening. He has flip turn. I think Barraskewda is very good even outside of rain, especially in draft, but he has flip turn with Barraskewda. He has U-turn with Comfy and Cinchino. He also has Volt Switch with Manectric. On top of that, he has Reuniclus, which is a huge problem to my team, a very big problem to my team. And it can't switch into a lot of my Pokemon that obviously deal damage, but it can Calm-Mind up in the end and very much sweep me. However, I do have a lot of Pokemon, like I said, that do a lot of damage. So hopefully that'll help me out in this game. And I also have like emergency taunt and stuff like that too. I gotta be careful about Barraskewda flip turning the entire game, and basically all my setup mons don't really need to set up to do damage, but I have them to potentially claim multiple KOs. Big shout out to Gator, of course, for all the help. We also just looked over, like I said, everything from what I was playing in my regular season as well as what I potentially be playing in playoffs, because I am making a playoff run. That's my goal, is to win the WBE. And it just looked like Darmanitan and Alolan fit better. So, you know, big shout for him for just taking that time. But basically, I used some of my hard hitters to wear down his Pokemon, and then a few of them clean the back. Let's talk about Vanilluxe. We finally have Vanilluxe off the bench. This is my favorite Pokemon in Draft League ever, and I nicknamed it Blast because once this Pokemon just starts clicking moves, bro, everything just goes down. And yeah, so basically outspeeds all of his Pokemon at neutral except Jolly Barraskewda. So it has to be like, yeah, like plus speed nature, which he could run, I suppose, but he can also just run enough for my Noivern, which I have. So I don't know if he'd run all that speed, but he might. It's really good in late game because Blizzard and Freeze Dry is super good versus his team. He has no Blizzard resist besides Chandelure, which takes like 30-40% from Blizzard. And Manton I have Freeze Dry for to knock out. I also have Aurora Veil, not necessarily needed, but it can help my my setup Pokemon towards the end. And then I have Emergency Taunt on a Choice Scarf set. Basically, it's just to stop Reuniclus from potentially setting up Trick Room or Calm-Minding up, like in that scenario, and then I die, and then I get in another Pokemon as well. We have Sylveon as my next member, and this is a Kommo-o check. This can be a Manectric answer. This can potentially 1v1 Reuniclus too in some scenarios, and it's just strong, especially under Veil. But the speed is for Min Speed Mantine, and then we have Calm Mind Moonblast. We're running Moonblast just in case he's soundproof Kommo. It's like sub, that way we can break the sub. We have Mystical Fire, which is enough to KO at +1 max HP Ferrothorn. We also have Shadow Ball as well, and with Shadow Ball at +1 we can knock out 0 HP Chandelure, and also at +1 we knock out Manectric, Cinchino, and Barraskewda with Moonblast, and it has a 75% chance of KOing max HP Sandslash. Leftovers for longevity. Of course, if we do get up screen as well, this Pokemon is a big threat versus his team, and just strong. Very strong. Shadow Ball, Moonblast, and Mystical Fire hit his entire team for neutral or super effective damage. Next up, we do have Choice Specs Noivern, which I brought a lot. But it's good, man. It's good. The speed is for Max Beast and Chino. If I hit Hurricane versus his team, I basically, something dies. That's basically it. Like, something will die. He'll either get O-code or 2-hit KO'd. Literally everything on his team. Just because I'm specs. But of course I have to hit. And it one-shots all of his rockers. So Kommo-o, Ferrothorn, and Sandslash all go down to super effective move. Or just in case of Sandslash, strong move, like Draco. And then we have Switcheroo just in case something like Reuniclus gets out of hand and I need to trick it that Choice Specs, so that way I don't have to deal with it from there. Though giving it a Choice Specs might not also be the best. Either way, we have also my Slowbro, which is great for pivoting into Barraskewda, Cinccino, Kommo-o, and Sandslash. But it honestly can pivot on anything, like even Mantine if I don't want to come in on like Toxic or Scald. I don't really care if Slowbro gets Toxic or Scald. The idea of it is just to teleport around and bring in my, my breakers. So teleport as much as possible. I outspeed no speed Reuniclus because maybe it might come down to like I do 99% with, like, let's say Darmanitan, which I do have on my team, and then they go, and then I die to Psychic for them, and then they're at like 7%. But if they can recover, then Slowbro can't knock them out. But if I'm faster than them, I can knock them out with Scald. But yeah, that's the idea. Scald and Psychic is really good versus his team in terms of neutral and in general, and it's my good Barraskewda check. We also have Excadrill. Excadrill is my hazard control, honestly. I have no boots, and I have 3 Pokemon weak to Stealth Rock, being Vanilluxe, Noivern, and Darmanitan. So Rabbitson is very important. Only Mantine can switch into Earthquake on his team, but Mantine isn't the strongest Pokemon, so I can honestly use that to Rapid Spin if I want to, just because it's relatively weak. This is also my Stealth Rocker. Stealth Rock help with basically Sylveon picking up all KOs, even if they have HP on invested at +1. And it can also sweep if Mantine is gone because I can spin, get the speed boost, obviously, and I can Swords, answer an Earthquake. +2 Earthquake from Mold Breaker Excadrill does 96% minimum to offensive Kommo-o. So I have an 87% chance to KO. And it's also stops Manectric from Volt turning, or Volt switching rather. Can be a check to Comfy potentially as well. And getting the speed can be nice for something like Barraskewda too. But last but not least, we have got my Darmanitan, and basically if it's in, it gets a kill. That's it. We're Life Orb with Sheer Force, Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, and Zen Headbutt. Flare Blitz KOs like everything that doesn't resist it. Then we have Rock Slide, which does like 87% to physically defensive Mantine. It's insane. Also knocking out Chandelure, and at +1, it's a guaranteed KO. Flare Blitz actually into Rock Slide always KOs max defense Mantine, so that's awesome. Yeah, at +1 Zen Headbutt, we knock out every Kommo-o besides max defense, max HP. In fact, if it's just a max HP Kommo-o, it dies to Flare Blitz plus Zen Headbutt because it's boosted by Sheer Force. So Darmanitan's going to be really fun. First time as well. Obviously, this is my first time I'm able to use it. I like my nickname too because of its eyebrows. But yeah, definitely a scary game. I would say that even though he doesn't really have a nice resist, I don't have a good answer to Reuniclus. I didn't really have a good answer to Reuniclus anyway. Like, I have damage, and that's my main way of dealing with it. So it should be a fun game. Guys, make sure you check out Steve. And yeah, let's get right into the battle. All right, guys. So we are here with my battle versus Magnitude. Now, I definitely encourage you guys to check him out. He has a very threatening team. So I'm kind of excited to see how this game goes. But let's see what he has. I'm assuming like Barraskewda, Chandelure, Kommo-o. Yep. Ferrothorn, Kommo-o. He brought the A game here. That's for sure. Love my Sylveon versus him, though. It's really good, but let's write what he has. Kommo-o. Probably going to leave Barraskewda. Mantine. I wonder if he brought Banded Ferrothorn like that one comment told him. He actually pasted a comment. He probably did. Barraskewda. Reuniclus. And Chandelure. So this is going to be an interesting game for sure. I like my my Blizzardmon in here, Vanilluxe, and I mean Darmanitan's fantastic. Only has 1 Pokemon faster than it. I think we always lead Noivern just because he has 1 Pokemon faster than it as well, which is his Barraskewda, and I get to find out what item that Mon is running from the get-go. From the get-go? Get? Whatever. I know what I mean. I think I'm saying it right. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Combine Sylveon's pretty good in late game as well as Reuniclus. I mean, excuse me. Well, I mean, Reuniclus has good as well, but Combine Sylveon as well as Darmanitan are both really good late game. So he's off a Kommo. And let's see what item he is running. Rocky Helmet. Helmet. So this is a good start. I think Hurricane is very free. It hits everything on his team. I'm going to go for it. No resist, so I mean, I can kill Kommo-o turn 1 as well. So I know he's Rocky Helmet. I missed turn 1 as he clicks Dragon Claw. Phenomenal. So great start. Could have Draco'd there, I guess, but I didn't. I wanted to go for the neutral move. Of course, that is my my risk. So him being Helmet and having Dragon Claw as well. I mean, I'm just gonna click it again. Like, I mean, why not? Kill Kommo. I mean, it helps me out. I'm surprised he would have given me this because this is like his answer besides Barraskewda for missed 2 in a row. Let's go. Alright, so down goes Noivern. Pretty good start to the video, gonna be honest. That Mon destroyed every member on his team. Alright, we'll go up to my Blizzard Mon. I'm gonna have to play a little bit more E-Claw. Honestly, amazing start. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Phenomenal. I'm just gonna click Blizzard here. I'm not gonna let him close combat me. Hopefully I freeze the rest of his team, and then, you know, I can come back. I know I've been very lucky, but damn. To get rid of his Excadrill, his main Excadrill answer, as well as, Alright, so, unless he's max special defense, I should be able to get rid of Kommo-o there. Perfect. So Kommo-o is gone. Unfortunately, I've lost my Pokemon that kills every member on his team. Chandelure is a Pokemon that can easily come out as well. Barraskewda too. I think I'm going to take his approach and just stay in with everything. And see if that'll help me win. Barraskewda comes out. I'm going to Blizzard. Find out if he's Adamant or Jolly. As he goes right for flip turn. Perfect. So we know he's Jolly. Based on the fact he outsped me. That looks to be... I could see if that's Choice Band or not. I know he's Jolly because he had to be Jolly to outspeed me. So... let's see if it's Choice Band as well. Connect the Blizzard on Mantine. I can use a crit plus freeze. Dude took absolutely nothing. So, I mean, I like the idea of going Slowbro and just teleporting here. About 30% with Hail. I think I'm truly going to have to depend on, I think I'm really going to have to depend on, like, Darmanitan and stuff in this game. Roos. Because Noivern was not dependable at all. So we'll teleport here. Deals with Feral Thorn coming in. If he wants to stay in with Mantine, I'll just hit it with Rock Slide after as well. I have to. If I hit Mantine, I can do it. Rain Dance, huh? So I guess that's really good for Barraskewda. I don't know how much he ends up doing to me with Hurricane, though. I wish that Rain was up as well. I mean, that does not matter at all. Just bring out this boy. I was thinking about it. I was like, huh, Rain's pretty cool. I wonder if that makes a difference. So what I want to do here is, Freeze Dry is such an obvious play. I'm going to make the Darmanitan play, anticipating him to want to go Chandelure. If he anticipates it, he gets me. But what I want to do is I want to catch Mantine, that way I can Earthquake late game with Rapid Spin Excadrill. It doesn't really make sense for him to want to stay in here. But he stayed in with Kommo-o turn 1 anyway. I'm assuming Chandelure. Yeah. Alright, let's see who Hail hits first. Hail hits me first. That's perfect. Okay, so we know he's not Choice Scarf. We know I can just Rock Slide here as well, which will knock out Chandelure. And I can Flare Blitz the Ferrothorn if he brings that out too. If he gives me Chandelure, then he really doesn't have an Ice Resist. But yeah, Rock Slide knocks him out. It's Sheer Force boosted. Big Darm is in and ready. He might go Mantine fearing Earthquake. He does go Mantine fearing Earthquake. Nice. Let's see if we manage to connect. We do. Oh, awesome. Feels good. Mantine's dead. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect. Mantine going down is amazing because at this point, Calm Mind Sylveon kills every member on their team. I mean, if he goes Ferrothorn, I will take it with Flare Blitz as well. I'm assuming he go Barraskewda though to flip turn. Which I should also find out if that's Choice Band or not. Vanilluxe. Barraskewda comes out. It might be Belt. 80. He did 147. That's not Choice Band damage. Could be Mystic Water. I think I go wreck out into this into my Reuniclus because I mean it doesn't really have the Reuniclus until my Vanilluxe because it doesn't really have the strongest, like the strongest matchup I would say. But I can't go Slowbro and let him flip turn into. I can't go Slowbro and let him flip turn again. So I go Vanilluxe for sure. As he goes Chandelure. And this gives me the opportunity to set up an Aurora Veil and Calm Mind up. So you're going to set the Veil here. And ideally die. He could be Infiltrator, but I think he's Flash Fire. He probably will Shadow Ball as well because it hits my entire team. So this will help out Calm Mind Sylveon. Yeah, he does Shadow Ball there. Sylveon can come out and go for Calm Mind. I have Hail up on my side as well. I don't know if Hail stays up. I think Hail ends, yeah. But this gives a Calm Mind Sylveon a lot of freeway. And if I knock out Ferrothorn, then Scalds are free as well. So let's see. So I Calm Mind up here. Yeah, for sure Calm Mind up. As he goes Ferrothorn. He may go back out into Chandelure. He may go back out into Chandelure, but that's not a play I want to call. I'm just going to go for Mystical Fire. Because I have a Calm Mind. Like, good play going back. But if I get rid of this, I can Blitz anyway. And I get a kill whenever I click Blitz. So, really good play. But Shadow Ball knocks this thing out anyway. And if he gives me a choice specs, I'll be good versus Reuniclus. Plus, if he flamethrowers, I'll be good too. He does end up going for Trick, so we get rid of Chandelure. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep clicking specs. I mean, this is +1 and specs. I'm just going to keep clicking Shadow Ball. The Chandelure's dead. As long as Slowbro's alive, I'm good. If I weaken Ferrothorn, I can SD up with Drill and smack him. Like, I could have called that play, but I don't know. I mean, also, if I get if he's just physically defensive Ferrothorn, which he could be, I have a chance to do a KO. I know I killed Barraskewda for sure. Yeah, Barraskewda dies. Ferrothorn comes out. I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. If he's not special defensive, I'll be good. Probably could have risked Shadow Balling last turn, I'll be honest, but yeah, like I said, I have a good chance to do a KO. Hey, shout out to the Veil being on my side, baby. Shout out to the Veil being on my side, baby. Let's get rid of this Ferrothorn right here, right now. Let's get rid of this Ferrothorn right here, right now. Come on, baby. Let's go. Give me the roll or give me a crit. I'm good with either or. Or give me a miss. That works too. He just survives. Unfortunately. Nice Q charm, which does nothing. So I'm a little bit upset, like I said, about that Hurricane miss. And it sucks to not get this roll here. But we should be able to get a kill on Ferrothorn. I don't know if the Reuniclus is Trick Room. We'll see. I think there's no way I stay in. I think I always go Slowbro and teleport around. Because I have Blitz from Darm to do a lot. So even if he's physically defensive, I'm going to do 76 to 89. And let's say if it's offensive right now. Offensive Shadow Ball does not knock me out. Ever. I'm just out of range. So I teleport right now. As he goes for Calm Mind. So we're going to bring right out my... Darmanitan right now. We're going to click that Flare Blitz. And if he's physically defensive afterwards, Excadrill KOs. Excadrill also does 95 to 113 to Barraskewda. So yeah, we Flare Blitz here for sure. This is Life Orb boosted. Come on, Darmanitan. Give him a little taste of pokeaimMD right now. Actually, you know what? Here's the whole bottle. Right there. There you go. The whole bottle. Enjoy that. Just want to say this Flare Blitz does 99% minimum to Barraskewda if he goes out into it. Give him a little taste right now. Just a little taste. That's just a little taste. As he goes for Store Power. Yummed. Eat that boy up, baby. Eat that boy up. I think we go out to you and just... I think I clicked the wrong one, but it's okay. I might have just clicked the wrong one. Why didn't I go... Whoops. Alright, Shadow Ball still kills, but I think I definitely clicked the wrong one. Moonblast also kills as well. But all I need to do is Shadow Ball, I think. I'm mad at myself, though, for clicking this mon. It was definitely the wrong mon. Get out of here. Well, whatever, I gave Sylveon another kill. Why did I not click Reuniclus? So flip turn, I'm assuming Liquidation. It could be Crunch. Liquidation can get a defense drop too. I'm just gonna click Shadow Ball now. And then I Psychic, and then I switch out to Excadrill, and then I Psychic again. Maybe he is Choice Band, and I'm like, I was doing the calc wrong. All I gotta do is make sure he can't sub. Crunches, which I don't even think kills me. Hey, nice job. Nice job. Nice Q chart. Hey, you know what, Sylveon? Take it away. You cute. You mad cute. I hope I get... I'm pretty sure... Okay, I win the game with Psychic. He can't even crit Slowbro, but I'm really hoping this Mon wins on its own. Hey, you mad cute, Sylveon Barraskewda? Don't you think so? Oh, okay. You ugly anyway. Psh. 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 So even a crit won't be able to save my opponent. And I bring out... Woo! I'm glad we still did it. Everybody was like, Joey, that's just karma for the other weeks. Man, one hacks does not make up for the other. Get out of here. These are all individual games. Yum! Eat that boy up. Good game. I think the only play I could have made different was instead of Shadow Balling on Reuniclus, I should have Moonblasted because it killed Barraskewda upon switching. And I think it also killed Reuniclus as well. But I wasn't sure how much Spadeffi was running. But yeah, it killed Reuniclus upon switching. It killed Barraskewda upon switching and didn't let Reuniclus set up after. What I should have done was gone Excadrill. I don't know why. Like I knew Sylveon would kill, but Sylveon opened up an opportunity for my opponent to be annoying. That's just straight out facts right there. But either way, able to win that despite losing Noivern, which got kills every single time. I hope y'all enjoyed. Shout out to Life Orb, Darmanitan coming through in its first game out. Same thing with Vanilluxe as well, man. Honestly, same exact thing with Vanilluxe. Got up the Veil to let my Kommo-o Sylveon do it. Honestly, if Sylveon got the roll versus Ferrothorn, because there's a chance to 2-hit KO based on how much I was doing. And I ran the calc before, 47-54. If it got the roll, like Sylveon would just run one straight out. But Aurora Veil and Darmanitan came through. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna hit up Steve if he wants to do an interview. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And if not, I'll see you guys in a couple seconds. What's up, everybody? We're here with my boy Magnitude, the creator of Draft League and Fantasy Baseball. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
If you asked me 45 minutes ago, it would have been way better, but that's all right.
I'm sorry. So what do you think about the game? Like, I liked what you brought. I love that Mantine, especially defensive, but like it is an annoyance to basically all my walls and can bust through Slowbro and everything.
Well, I would have had the chance, but Darmanitan decided didn't want to do that.
Oh yeah, I was Life Orb bulk up, Flare Blitz, Rock Slides, and Headbutt. It's like basically only physically defensive Kommo-o, which you were, could live that. You did that really well. we were just talking about, like, you know, he EV'd it to take 2 Hurricanes, so it was phenomenal.
Those are the IVs, actually. You have a certain IV configuration.
Oh yeah. Oh crap.
Yeah, people know about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're going all the way back to DVs, actually. If you think about it, this Kommo-o had an ancestor.
I feel old now. Thanks, man.
But yeah, so it turns out he was Choice Scarf Adamant Barraskewda, because I was trying to count the damage and I was like, that's not Choice Band damage on Vanilluxe. So I was like, oh crap, and what is this Barraskewda? I thought maybe Expert Belt, so you could like crunch for for dealing with bro and whatnot. But obviously, towards the end, it didn't matter. You made a really good call switching into Chandelure, though giving me the specs still made me very, very, very threatening.
I had to. I had no choice.
Yeah, because I mean, at that point, I would have just won. Nothing would have killed me.
Yeah, and I was afraid of like, because obviously you didn't run Hyper Voice for Kommo.
Yeah.
I was just like, maybe he will just have it in case Komo's dead, and Kommo died like turn 4. I'm like, if he's just some Hyper Voice, Calm Mind, Wish, like I'm dead, like I lose. I'm just gonna lose. So I just had to try to trick it a Choice Scarf and make it better, and hope Ferrothorn could come through for me. But it can't because they didn't have Gyro Ball this week.
I thought you were gonna. I made a reference. I thought you were gonna be Choice Bed, based on the guy's.
Dude, I legitimately thought about it for way longer than I should have. Like, it just bodied Slowbro. Like, I need something that could take out Slowbro. I'm like, this thing could just murder Slowbro. But then I'm like, yeah, I'll probably switch in on a Skull to get burned, and then the whole thing will go nowhere. And
I mean, that makes sense. I think you brought the right Reuniclus set as well versus me. I think this has the option to just basically. I mean, I have no Dark type anymore. So
correct.
Yeah. So like the idea behind me trying to beat that would have been I even had taunt on like Scarf Vanilluxe for like emergency versus that mon, and I would have tried to switch a Ruit or Mystical Fire with Sylveon, which I don't even know how that 1v1 would have went. Or just like muscle through Excadrill plus Darm. But like, I mean, like in the end, I didn't mean to go out into Sylveon. I was like, crap, I should have went Excadrill. Excadrill guarantees the game because it kills Reuniclus and it kills Barraskewda upon switching. Whereas Sylveon, like, I was worried about you going out into Barraskewda and actually being extra bow. And then flip turning and then getting in Reuniclus and getting the extra leftover turn so that Excadrill wouldn't be able to kill Reuniclus, and then you could just recover an Iron Defense.
that would have helped me. Man, the 1 week I bring Scarf Barraskewda is the 1 week where it didn't make a difference at all. That's frustrating. That's frustrating.
Was it it was just like for my just Scarfers in general, like Scarf Vanilluxe and
Okay, so let me my team building this week is my new philosophy this year. I'm not having good years in either leagues that I'm in, and I know why. There's so much stuff. Every time a Pokemon switches in, I'm like, wow, this could do 14 things. I gotta just hope I pick the right thing because I don't have the level intellect that you have that you can read players and do. So I'm like, I'm no longer building to like beat somebody's team. Like I'm building to do something myself, and then just gonna have people try to beat me because it's obviously not working the previous way. I'm just getting destroyed all the time. So I figure this way, if I can like, I had like Scarf Barraskewda as like, yeah, so it can answer for if he's got like, Scarf Darmanitan, if you have Scarf Excadrill, probably not going to be a Scarf Noivern, so I can scare that out. But I'm like, other than that, I got an answer for Darmanitan to switch in, and like if I can just create an environment where Reuniclus can get up some stat boosts, I could probably win. So I can't, if I spend time worrying about what you had, I would drive myself nuts.
Yeah.
It's like, you went in Darmanitan on my Reuniclus. I'm like, what is... I'm like, can he taunt? Was he going to trick me like a choice? What is he going to, and you just click Flare Blitz. Like, that's the level of overthinking that I do. So I'm just, short answer, I did it because I thought it would help.
No, I mean, that's I think that's completely fair. And honestly, like, in a situation so my Vanilluxe was EV to outspeed Adamant Barraskewda. Or Jolly Barraskewda that only went like a point over Noivern or 2. So I mean, I didn't want to just risk the power for the chance of outspeeding Barraskewda when I knew Slowbro can eat a hit no matter what. Like, yeah. Slowbro isn't 2-hit KO'd by Jolly Crunch, and Adamant Crunch is a roll at best. So, and if Adamant Crunch 2-hit KO, I was like, oh, okay, cool, I can go Sylveon on the second Crunch and get that Q-Charm, which apparently Sylveon was really about.
Sylveon is disgusting. Okay? It's not interested in that. It's got arms, dude. Come on. It's got arms. It's got a tail. What is that? Weird.
Bro, Sylveon, beautiful. It's a ribbon. It's National Dog Day, by the way.
Barraskewda is not looking for Sylveon. All right, it's looking for another adorable fish, not a weird four-legged thing. All right?
I definitely called Barraskewda ugly when it didn't hit itself.
You disgust me. Okay.
Bro. Okay. First off, Sylveon definitely cuter than Barraskewda, if we're gonna be honest.
Depends who you ask. Like, if you ask like a crustacean, like if you two, they would say Barraskewda all day.
You're right. It's relative. You're 100% right. It's subjective. Ugh, I've been put down by my elders. Steven,
Stop! I feel old once this. I don't even feel old again.
you're like a year or two older at best. but yeah. Overall, like when I lost Noivern early, I was like, holy crap, this is gonna be a hard game. The reason I didn't Draco turn 1 is because I felt like it gave you too much, right? It lets Ferrothorn set up hazards. It lets Reuniclus potentially Calm Mind. It lets Chandelure potentially Calm Mind. So I was really like, I figured in my notes it's like, okay, if I land Hurricane, like I 2-hit KO and Oko everything on his team. If I land Hurricane, but that was.
And I almost helped you out with that with Rain Dance too.
Yeah, you did. And as I teleported as you Rain Dance, I was like, wait, what am I? Wait, hold up, I have Hail. I just started like laughing. I was like, oh, nice, Vanilluxe is right here.
Dude, I almost clicked close combat in on Vanilluxe when I flip turned. Oh, God, I would have murdered that thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been able to get Aurora Veil up, and I wouldn't have had to trick your stupid Sylveon.
Yep, 100%. It would have changed it. My thought process was if I got in, because I had lost Noivern in my speed control for potentially Scarf Chandelure, my thought process was if I got in Slowbro and you flip turned into it, and you were even Spectre Scarf, you basically got a kill guaranteed. So I decided to stay in because it's like, okay, well, if you're Chandelure Scarf, I'm going to weaken it with one hit. That way I can knock it out with like +1 Moonblast. I don't even have to use Shadow Ball type of thing. So I was trying to position myself because I was already down 6-5 turn 2, you know?
A 6-5 lead is not a good lead for me to have historically. I do not hold those well.
I thought the weeks have been actually like really close though from what I saw.
Except for Envy's game, yeah, they have. But that's also like that's the frustrating part. Like I play so poorly, and then I still somehow like almost find a way to win in the end, and it's just like it's so frustrating, man. You watched my game against Chase, right?
I did.
Cloister piece of shit. Like I didn't play like I didn't play well at all. I'm like yeah. Disastrous, whatever.
I do think though that your team is like the way it should. Like I said multiple times, like draft videos. Like I think Steve has one of the coolest drafts and one of the best drafts because you have flip turn plus volt switch, and basically like I mean this kind of did it, but it was like you should be flip turning all the time, like as you were doing, but to get in Spec Chandelure always. But as long as you pile on threats, because me I had to always teleport, and like I said, the Vanilluxe play. Like like I said, if I got in Slowbro and you got in Chandelure, you got to kill. So I had to make the play that didn't give that, even though it risked you killing Vanilluxe, which would have sucked. But at least if you kill Vanilluxe with like close combat or whatever, I could go Sylveon and then threaten you right back. So I just tried to position myself in a way that it didn't give me an opportunity to lose. And with your game, I feel like more aggressive. Going right out into Chandelure on like everything. Obviously, I think you made the right call, which was switching Darmanitan out versus Chandelure. We both saw Hail. Hail meant that I was faster, and I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he'll go Mantine because Earthquake is something that this could have as well. And then killing Mantine, I was like, oh, this is awesome because now I can Earthquake your team because Kommo-o's already dead and Mantine's dead type of thing. So it was just all about the position, and I feel like your team does that very well. I think that you need more early. I'm not trying to like.
No, please do.
Do this.
I need it, man. Like, this meta game is just over my head. Like everything can do so much, and then it literally just comes down to me going, okay, I have to. This can do 14 things. Okay, so I have to try to just click the right button and hope that they click the right opposite button because I don't have the knowledge of like the meta to know to position myself well. So to me, it's literally just like rolling dice.
So I feel that. I honestly think you should be setting up hazards and literally flip turning and volt switching the entire game. And even if they have a ground type, like and you have Manectric, click overheat, as they come in, get your 40% off, switch back out into Ferrothorn or your bulky
mon. You turn too.
Exactly, and then just do it because I really that's why I like your draft so much because you have good U-turn, good flip turn, good volt switch mons, and then you have Kommo-o and Chandelure, which are amazing breakers. So. I really feel like that's the way to do it. And then you have the super threatening Reuniclus. Like this set, had this been going early, my team was made in a way that couldn't like beat me outright because like had you Calm Mind immediately, I would have just tricked you a choice specs with Noivern. Wouldn't have been the best, but I would have been able to stall it out at least with Slowbro and stuff like that. But that was just like if you can see my Excadrill, it's Swords Dance, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, Earthquake. It has nothing for Mantine at all. But my thought process is Mantine's weak. I'm going to Rapid Spin on Mantine if I need to. And if I can, maybe I can get a speed boost if I knock out Mantine with the support from Vanilluxe, Darmanitan, and Specs Noivern, and even Calm Mind, like Sylveon, like as long as you're not Haze or something. and then maybe endgame for Excadrill, but Excadrill's role wasn't necessarily to always sweep, but it could have an opportunity to do so. So it's more like positioning it, but also realizing, okay, this role is not going to do much here. Like, you had to trick. You're 100% right. You had to trick with Chandelure, which cost you Chandelure. But the thing is, like, you also know how good Chandelure was versus my team.
Yeah. Yep. Especially I didn't see Kangaskhan too. I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna be clicking Shadow Ball all day.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it could have been crazy. How did I kill Kommo?
That's a great question.
Did I blizzard it? I feel like I blizzarded it.
Oh, you blizzarded it. Yep, you did.
Which is, I guess, fair because I mean, Vanilluxe is a mon that can even like Chandelure can get 2 KO'd by it, depending on like hail rolls and what type of set I am. So I get that. It's when I stayed in versus Barraskewda. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah, if I just click close combat, it would have been different.
Yeah.
Like I said, all these thoughts run through my head. I'm like, all right, what if he has this? What if he has that? What if he has this? And then before I know it, it's like 20 seconds left on my timer. And I'm like, God. All right, well, I'm just gonna pick one. Hope for the best. It's too much stuff, Joey.
Bro, trust me, bro. I've been playing Generations just as long as you, man. Like, I still sometimes forget we're not in Gen 4, Gen 5. Like,
dude, I went up against a Dracozolt in my other league yesterday. It switched in, and I'm like, I have no idea what he's gonna click. This is terrible.
Yeah, that's just the thing. Like, you don't want to react to your. It's not that you don't want to react to your opponent, because I mean, obviously, sometimes you have to, right? Like, I got Dragon Claw, so I have to say, okay, what do I want to do here? If he gets up rocks, there's a chance I can't spin versus his team because it gives him too much. It gives you too much. You can get a Scald, but like I said, I would do it versus Mantine. But Feral Thorn can be threatening. I would rather Earthquake your team type of thing. So sometimes you do, but it's more so you want to try and again always position that way. You have outs. That's the thing. Like, you want to try and have outs. Like, after tricking Chandelure, your out was Feral Thorn not getting to a kill, and it worked obviously. But towards the end game with Reuniclus and Reuniclus versus Darm, that was really tricky because Life Orb Darm was just too strong. Like, it even KOs. Like, it could KO Barraskewda as well. Like,
I almost went to Barraskewda. I'm like, what is he gonna? Is he gonna yawn me? What the hell is it? Like, what is he gonna do? And it turns out all he did was you click the best move it has. Like, that's like all these thoughts would run through my head, and you're just like, no, I'm just gonna click the best move I have.
It doesn't help that the fact that we don't have an actual timer, so calcing has to be done during what's it called? Calcing has to be done during animations and nothing else. So you'd be able to at least see. So maybe in that case, what you could have done was, what did I have out that you clicked Calm Mind? I think clicking Iron Defense would have been stronger at that point. Now,
I was too afraid of the Sylveon.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, that makes sense. Like, in that position, you had already given me a choice specs, and I'm modest. I have special attacking investment.
Right.
So in that position, it was really tough. So that was a tough call either way. But I think Iron Defense would have helped.
Well, if I did Iron Defense, you probably wouldn't go into Sylveon.
Exactly. And then just Shadow Ball twice type of thing. Yeah. So it's tough for sure. Like, I think from that part, it was really hard. And I think me going Sylveon instead of going Excadrill also was a misplay. Towards the end, because like I said, I mean, if I don't KO Reuniclus, or if I don't get the roll on Barraskewda, it's highly in my favor. But if I don't get it, like, you can still flip turn or whatever as I go out into Slowbro, and then you can bring back your Mon and recover. So it was definitely tough from that point. But I still enjoyed the game. I think you played around Kommo and Sylveon like to the best of you could.
I tried. That's all I can ask for myself. Effort.
But do you have any closing words, bro?
Are you a PG channel? Because that'll.
Nah, you can do whatever you want. You could just change it to. I could just change it to, like, light profanity.
Oh, good luck. No, man, I did better than I thought building this way. Like, I think it just has to be done that way. There's too much stuff. I don't know why I'm defending myself in your channel, but I have to be more confident in what I want to do. I think I spend too much time worrying about what the opponent's going to do, and then not enough time trying to make them worry about what I'm trying to do. And I think that just comes with there being so many options that I just worry about them too much. Instead of me just going, I'm just going to bring spec Chandelure, and then that's what and he's going to have to deal with it. And I think I'm going to start like building that way from now on, instead of worrying about, well, I got this for that, and this can go into that, and because then if something dies and that goes away, then I don't have that I brought for this, and then it just falls apart. Yeah, so I think you taught me something today but I didn't get blown out. So this is I think a future winning strategy. That's why I like last year so much. There were so few options. I didn't get confused. I didn't get overwhelmed.
I feel you. Like they definitely are new mechanics now that I heard it. I like when I saw T preview, I was like, he brought his A game. Like this is the 6 I would have brought versus me as well. Like I think these are the 6 that had the best fighting chance. Chandelure is strong. Reuniclus is stupid good versus me. Barraskewda is annoying, you know, and then you have your good defensive backbone as well. And even defensive Kommo-o is something I would have brought too. But overall, thank you so much for creating Draft League.
You're welcome, man. Anything for you, Joe. You know that.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. We go way back to PMP.
Dude, I think you bought me a pizza 10 years ago at this point. I think it's been 10 years.
All right, I think 9 years. 9 years. It can't. Don't tell me it's 10 yet. Like 10 is. Was I really 16 when I bought you the pizza? I might have been 16 actually when I bought you the pizza.
Well, I was worried for a minute, but that would make me.
No, it was a pizza.
Yeah. No, I was a kid then too. I was like 16. That's I was like 19. So
it's a pizza, and you had a lady at the time. Like,
now, I don't even want to like talk to like 23-year-olds. I'm like, yeah, you're too young for me. Like me, 16. Oh, well, I was 19. All right, cool.
I think I was 7. I think I had turned 17 though by the time it was PMD tour.
That's all right. I was young also, which is the point. So like, we're good.
Yeah. I remember that tournament. I had to win it so I could get home. I didn't have money.
What a longest money, Joey.
Yeah, but I didn't want to like. I don't know. Anyway, it was still cool. It was awesome to meet you back then. I'm glad, like, you know, years later, we're still battling and having fun. And we also love crypto. So if I tweet about crypto, guys, it doesn't mean I'm hacked. Okay? No. I love blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. I'm a big fan.
I will let you end this video, Joey. You're trying so hard to end it. I'm not letting you. You just...
Later, guys.
Yeah.